The last march. As soldiers, we rise. As soldiers, we die. When we march from mountains tall, we must march until we fall. There's a shadow drawing near over me and all my peers, over the mountain and valleys dim, over where my life has been. In a distant field I lie, with her picture by my side, fragment of another time, relic of a last goodbye. Far from the hills and meadows green of my home where once I dreamed, there she dwells, my eternal spell, her moments prior, my passion's fire. Upon this eve of departed souls, where spirits spent and burned as coals, one last march from trenches deep, down the chasm of an endless sleep. Unknown soldier in his grave, but we know of what he gave. Lost his life and lost his name, gave his blood, but not in shame. Here the hill and wind were poisoned, and still I long for her horizon. To the abyss my hopes were cast, yet her magic shall ever last. We must march into the gray. All I have left is today. When I held her by my side, I could not say to her goodbye. Now I choke with unspoken words, as ashes to layer this bloodied earth. So far from here in meadows green, her soul is home, of home I dream. For when we met, fate had told, she held the meaning to my soul. Down that road, so long ago, in wounded frame I kneel and pray to see her eyes just one more day. When twilight calls, the sun grows dim, over all the years my life has been, in this field of unmarked graves, when all I have left is today. Saints of the last march, we no longer cried, bearing the wounds of all those who tried. Below poisoned trenches, beneath fallen bridges, all roads to home were lost to the cold. No man can cheat death's share, none escape the hangman's stare. And the unknown soldier spoke from his tomb, my doom will also come for you. Still, my burning heart is aching, along these slopes forsaken, severed from my sacred role. In her arms I left my soul. The shores of home I'll see no more, hear the closing of heaven's door. Still we march from mountains tall, until the sleep that comes for all. While we share our laughter today, and tomorrow is gone away. Would you think death could be so kind, spared poor men who lost their minds? How they beckoned me to join their fallen ranks. Still I smile when the sweetest love I drank. I am not sated, from my legends created. To the ends of infinity, I'm robed in her memory. On we march on the skies of gray. All that I have left is today. Saints of the last march, our honor presides under the shadow of the past that denies. Was my ride then not so tragic, when twilight swells with her magic? With my spirit in her eyes, I have lived 1,000 lives. Let my spirit be taken from these valleys forsaken, from the plagues of war, for I've gone too far. Yes, I left my soul in her arms, and kept her name in my charms. No war no man can take from me, not her days of meadows green, her every moment I've celebrated. Should I not feel devastated when shore and hill shall cease? There's fulfillment of my peace when my curses fall to the ground, for my spirit is eternally bound to the timeless seasons of her stare. My tomorrows were always there. Send a priest for my last rites. Tell my kin it was my time. Let the shadow cross my grave. Hers the best of all my days. Lay me down with her rose on my chest. Seal my prayer with the words she said. As the wind crosses the sea, my soul returns to me. Count the tears in the falling rain. My last word surely be her name. And as the skies turn dark and bleak, the rain will hold my voice to speak. When my hand slips from yours, and my life has run its course, final prayer to the wind I've said, that one day we'll meet again